Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing the Godslapper's Paradise. And we're out here by the bees. I'm trying to start making them look a little less just like, big boxes. I went and got us a crystalline bee and an ashy mining bee, and I've been breeding them in hopes of getting an iron bee. I have gotten copper, tin, aluminum. I'm just starting to put them in a box. But we'll see who we get next here. That's another tin bee. Alright. So we eventually got one. And I may end up making that much easier. It takes a honey treat? Ooh, that's expensive. Okay. We can handle it. We can handle it. The next thing we want to make are some upgrades. And I would like a couple of babbies. Now we're gonna make 4 of these. And the way these are supposed to work is just like it says. There's a 5% chance that you'll get a baby every time the honey comes out of the hive. So we'll give it a shot. Now, I don't know if I showed these signs when I made them. These are from Farmer's Delight. And they're sweet. You just need canvas to make them, which is just straw, which you get by breaking grass with one of the Farmer's Delight knives. We're going to throw all 4 of these in here. And hopefully, that'll score us some more iron bees. It's not that we need iron. We need them for breeding. What'd you do? Already leave one of your llamas here for me to feed? Is that what you did? What you got? Mystery wood. Oh, and 5 hearts of health. I'll be back. Alright. I think mystery wood is fancy, but I can't remember. 5 hearts is definitely fancy. We want that. So go ahead and plant this. See how it goes. Alright, well we'll need mythic to get whatever we're going to get off of here. And we've only got rare, common, and epic. So we'll have to raid another one of those towers when we find one. It has been 1 night. Not only have we gotten a skeletal bee, which we can only get in an empty hive in darkness, the babbies gave us 2 more iron bees, so that's wonderful. Now the next thing we need is a coal bee, and for that we gotta get one of these ashy mining bees to make a nest and let a nomad bee, just like that, come in and take it over. Now hopefully our magmatic bee and our nomad bee will only make a blazing bee? We shall see. Oh, the nomadic bee is just a little baby, so we'll have to wait. Now while our bees are growing up, we're going to get ourselves a little bit of ham. You need one of the knives from Farmer's Delight to get the ham. We got the ham. We're going to get a little more. Now you can cook the ham into smoked ham. You can also chop it into pork chops and a bone if that's what you wanted to do. We got pork chops to beat the band. We're going to save. Oh. Oh, we need a smoker specifically. Okay, okay. We can handle that. We're going to make ourselves a little furnace. And we can use the fruit logs. Lovely. A little bit of coal. Throw that in there. And we'll just put it outside with this other random stuff. There we go. Alright, I was making a little furniture for the dining room there, but we now should be able to make... Oh, there's so many hammers. I can't see the honey glazed ham. There it is. honey glazed ham. Now this is a little different. You can't just eat it. And it's the same with the stuffed pumpkin, the shepherd's pie, and the roast chicken. These are all meals that you place. And then you take a bowl. And go like that. And you got your plates of ham. Or your plates of shepherd's pie, or your plates of whatever. Now we don't have a whole lot of crafters over here. But I do want to upgrade them to a higher tier. So let's look up crafter. And by upgrade them, I mean replace them. We're going to teach this thing how to make... Oh. We're going to do it anyway. We got diamond bees. We're in good shape. Or patterns is what I need. We're going to make some diamond crafters. Now the main difference, aside from expense, are these neural processors. And these you make from, the other processors. Now these things work just like any other kind of crafter. I get a face in the way I like. Except they have a lot more rows. Which is gonna be really important for us. All grown up. Give me a blazing bee. I think yes. Now we don't really need... Shut off the recording on accident. We don't really need a blazing bee. We need something that the blazing bee can make for us. Well, we're gonna keep it. I mean, we're not gonna just try... Whoa. But the blazing bee will get us to the coal bee. We just need a leaf cutter bee, which we already have. Meanwhile, our mystery wood sapling finally grew. And you can see the particle effects. This is a really cool wood. And I think we're gonna set up so our machine here, our contraption, can produce it for us. I have to get rid of all the wood that's up there. It's probably gonna do it all at once and lag the heck out of the world. It's always funny when it does this. You see it running down there. You can get a closer look. It's doing its thing. Yep, yeah, there it goes. Okay, very good. Our coal bee is all grown up, and this is where I start to get a little more excited. We can finally start making more interesting bees. What we should have right here, this little guy, is a steel bee. Steel is a little bit of a pain to make. It, got several machine processes, da-di-da-di-da. But we don't use that much of it, and having a little trickle of it, probably in the form of steel dust. Let's see what it actually does. Here it is. A steel comb. Yeah, we'll get steel dust out of that, which we can smelt right up into steel. So that's wonderful. Last bit of bee-related business we're going to do today. We're going to make a refined obsidian bee. And you need these. These are such, refined obsidian can be automated with refined storage and several assisting machines, but it's a real pain. And if we can just get it from some bees, that's what we want to do. Now, the next thing on my mind is the Baroness. Now, we've got a fighter in her arena, and I believe that if we leave the arena, she goes away. So we're going to doctor up this arena. Okay, we trimmed the top off. Now we're going to put a lip around it and build that up just a little bit. Now to actually fight the Baroness, we are going to need something called a Warlock Gem. And it's not that bad. It's just Runium, Sapphire, Baronite Ingot. We have all that stuff. So what we have here, we got a little place we can stand and kind of, you know, poke down. Now she's got ranged attacks, so we're gonna have to be careful. There she is. We're gonna start with our own magic. See if that does anything to her. Yeah, she jumps around. She's very inconvenient. I'm not sure where she is. Might be under this thing. Yeah, she's over there. Let's try with the bow. Okay, yeah. Now those little things down there exploding. Holy crow, Arcpack. Those little things down there exploding. You don't want to get caught in the range of those. They're not that bad. But, you know, eventually they can give you a hard day. But we're just gonna clink away. And we shouldn't have too much problem with her. I gotta say, I love the music, and I really like her outfit. It looks fantastic. Now, if we're over here closer to the corner, she teleports, she'll only teleport as far as the wall. So we can kind of wail away at her with the sword. Alright, she's almost down. Now she's up here. I want to finish her with the sword, because that's got all the looting. There she goes. We got some runes and a statue. The statue down right here. There we go. Isn't that nice? Now the Baroness dropped some silver, and we had a little bit saved up. So we can finally buy some of this boy's banners. Okay, doesn't look like anything new unlocked. I don't think anything does. Oh, we got the... I wonder what that does. Immune to bad omen and unluck. That's cool. Now, I'm pretty sure these banners are just decorative, but we got a big house here to decorate. Alright, there they are. A little cartoony looking compared to everything else, but, you know, hey, take what we can get. I kind of like them. Mystery wood trees, apparently. Drop golden apples. We got plenty of food, but the golden apples never hurts to have. Now the next thing I want to do is go to Precasia. And of all the stones, or whatever these things are, realm stones, I feel like that's the most straightforward one that you build. It's just a blank and a bunch of saplings. Now I believe that we can just right click it on our existing without having to oh, fancy, without having to break a portal. And indeed, okay, here we are. There's all kinds of horrible things out here. Let's go ahead and make a waypoint for our portal. Let's see what we have. Now here we have night and day for one thing. And I don't have my jetpack. Okay, that's better. The kind of conceit here is that all this is prehistoric. And almost everything hates you. Like these things hate you. A lot. The tiger hates you. I mean, I don't even know how they'd know your food. They've never seen a human before. So my assumption is they just hate everything. The Dinotherians, they hate you. They don't like you at all. Nothing is glad to see you here. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have some good armor. These snails are especially pernicious. Do I have arrows? Yeah. They trail poisonous goop. 'Cause everybody loves poisonous goop where you're trying to walk. Who's this boy? Does he hate us? I'm sure he hates us. Yeah, he's coming for us like he hates us. Alright. Now we want to take one of these boys home. Question is who? I think that I would like a tiger. I don't want to set it on fire. And we will have to deal with the Dinotherum. Hopefully without hitting the saber-tooth too many times. Awesome! Alright, I think this boy will fit in over here next to Weird Phil. Let's, yeah. Fantastic. Now, we're not done out here. In addition to the bosses, there's also resources to loot. So, we're gonna set up our good old pal, Digital Miner. Set this to, what, west? Is it? Yeah. We'll get this little setup going again. Probably don't really need it, but I think there's usually only a couple, like, of things to mine in terms of ore. So, yeah, all that's fine. Yeah, 327. Here you got, like, I forget if it's like bone ore or fossil ore. But you get all these fragments. I think there's 5 of them. Now I want to look at a couple of the structures that Precasia has. We're going to see if we can't find... Oh, there's one right nearby. Okay. An Iosaur den. I'd be lying if I said I was sure what it was. But we're gonna go see if we can't find it. Let's see. Another 90-ish. Oh, that looks promising, doesn't it? So I have a number of questions. First of all, what is it? Okay, they're like birds? You. Get this guy out of the way. Antelope of Doom. I wonder what they drop, if anything. Now, we could be a little smarter about this, couldn't we? We're just touristing right now. We'll get smart later. Hey, birdie. Hey, birdie. Hey, you're terrible at this. Got some coins. Holy crow. Calm down. See what else we get. I'm tempted to hork the spawner. Opteryx. Let's run up here where it's safe. Okay, these boys are fancy. They drop a lot of cool stuff. We oughta... yeah. We'll take care of, these boys. Now, should be able to harvest that. Oh, and we got an egg. Fancy dancy. That's a saber-tooth spawn egg. We're getting that from the capturing on our greatsword. Look at this boy. Alright, old Mackie. You're coming home with me. I missed. You're coming home with me. There we go. Looks like this thing is done. Awesome. Wonderful. Now, for the time being, we're gonna pop this boy right down here. Can I? There he goes. Alright, old Mackie, you be good. Now we can smelt up any of these things into ingots. So let's see, looks like we got about the same amount of everything. Let's smelt up some foot bones. Ah, we want one of these. This thing is how we summon one of the bosses. We have to use it in Precasia. But that's a thing we definitely want. We'll be able to do it 3 times just from the one horn. Can we... I wonder if we could put Nature's Mend on this. We could put Indestructible on it. We could put Nature's Mend on it. Cool. Now with the Skull Fragment, we can make one of these Predacious Bows. And it does a ton of damage by default, and we'll soup it up. That's gonna help us out. We're also gonna go ahead and make the armor, and I think we can make a blaster too. So let's see. With the ingots, we got, it's just the fragments and any kind of vanilla food, or maybe even not vanilla food. And you can see, like, the full set, it's pretty good armor, and it stops hunger drain when you wear it. It's not really what we want right now, because we're getting, oh, I need padded cloth. Because we're getting hearts from eating a variety of foods, but, you know, maybe in the future. Alright, we got some padded cloth. Let's go ahead and make the boots. And the helmet. Nice that it's padded for you. That's a very, very, very good design. Okay, so we can't make this. We don't have access to pedals yet. We could make this. It's not a bad rifle. But this thing, okay, we just need a bone. That, I think, is the first blaster that we will have made. So, it will be fun to take a look at this. We're just going to pop the armor down up here. We can get a look at it. Yeah. Fancy. Now, I think the way this thing works is it uses one of these resources, which, you know, we've always been able to see, but we haven't done anything with. Yeah. Yeah, sure enough. The one under the star, that must be Let's see. Spirit. You've got to hold it down a little bit. Let's see what the range on it is like. Oh, the spirit drains pretty quickly. Okay. Come on, buddy. They're definitely better blasters. It's pretty cool. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.